What's up, guys? My name is Chris James. Welcome to the B Radio, the Behind the Music radio channel for artists on the rise. With me is LA-based singer and songwriter Natalie Aley, here to share her inspirations and songs with us. Hello, Natalie. How are you?
Hi, Chris. I'm great.
Awesome. We just got done doing the video shoot, so now we're going to be talking about some cool things. First, let's talk about how you got into music.
Well, everything started from my motherland, which is Russia. I'm from Russia. I started my singing career there as the musical performer. I was very lucky to be chosen to play the leading role in the We Will Rock You musical. It's a musical based on the Queen songs. And then the whole thing started.
Yeah, I mean, Queen is huge.
Yes, they
worldwide,
are huge.
and I mean, so that is a really cool thing. The guitarist of Queen is one of your mentors, Brian May.
Yes, so Brian May is a very good friend of mine. Our friendship goes all the way back to the times when I played in the musical, and he helped me a lot, just telling me about the character I was playing, and later just helping me with the lyrics because I started writing my own songs. And that was a really cool of him because I was always insecure because I lived in Russia, and English was it wasn't my mother tongue, so I was always insecure about my English. So he helped me a lot.
That's so great. And we're going to jump right into the first song, Miles Away. We'll listen to it, and then we'll get into the story behind it afterwards. So here on B Radio is Miles Away.
The day is gone, all the talks are done. It's the comfort silence that keep you warm till the dawn. Miles away, ocean apart, when the odds are hard to defy, these stars
All right, guys, we are back. That was Miles Away. What is the story behind that song?
Almost 6 years ago. The greatest support I could wish for. And though I go back home pretty often, like twice a year,
Mm-hmm.
I miss them so much. And they've been asking for like, oh, you need to write a friendship song. Please,
Write me a song. Yeah.
When are you gonna write a song about us?
Yeah.
So, and I wrote a song about friendship because, for example, every night, I live in a house, so every night when I go out and I see the stars,
Mm-hmm.
I love the Californian clear skies. You can always see the stars. It's really amazing. And one time, this thought struck me. It's really crazy because maybe at the same time
Mm-hmm.
when I'm looking up the stars, maybe my friends are looking up the sky and they see the same thing.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. And after that thought, I'm like, man, it's such a small world. And the distance doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because it's so subjective. Distance, time, those are such subjective things. So that's how that phrase was born, was to look at the same sky.
I like that a lot. And you brought your instrument here with us, and you played a little bit of the live version for us before we started the radio interview podcast. Can you play a little bit for them right now?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
So though the vibe of the song, as you could hear, is more electronic, but
Yeah.
it's amazing when you just play live.
Yeah, I love
Just
it. I mean, for the little moment that you played for us, I got goosebumps. So here it is.
When the day is gone, all the talks are done. It's the comfort silence that keep you warm till the dawn. Miles away, ocean apart, when the odds are hard to defy. These that always warms my heart. We still look at the same sky. We still look at the same sky. When time flies and your voice runs through the wires, every word you say, I'm running through my head, and it's hard to be the first to say goodbye. Miles away, ocean apart, when the odds are hard to defy. These that always warms my heart. We still look at the same sky. We still look at the same sky.
That was amazing.
Thank
So
you.
that was our first time having a live performance on radio, and that
Thank
was
you.
amazing. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
I want to talk about your Instagram a little bit and kind of how you use it, because I know a lot of people use Instagram just to promote, not even promote, just to post pictures and things like that. And you found a really cool way to build, I think, a brand. Tell us about your Instagram.
First of all, Instagram is an amazing platform for building your brand.
Mhm.
And I just noticed when I just started using Instagram as a regular user, just posting my food.
Yeah. Food pics.
Yeah, here what I'm eating, here's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So I just noticed that I just started, just browsing and just trying to find out what other people do there. And I just noticed how many people are building their brand.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly those brands are like jewelry or some clothing lines or some services. And then I had a thought, why don't I apply the same thing, the same concept, the same approach, but for building my music brand? So I just started posting my videos, and I started gaining followers, just word of mouth.
Yeah.
And then when I reached a certain amount of followers, I started searching for other people who are doing the same thing, for other bloggers, and maybe not necessarily music bloggers, but fashion, all kinds of things that can be related to music. And I just started making friends, and I started exchanging shout outs with them. I would advertise their stuff, they would advertise my music, oh my god, Natalie Aley, follow her. So, and during these 2 years, I grew 100,000 followers.
That's insane. That's so many people.
So now other brands are approaching me to advertise with me.
Yeah.
And I usually, I choose something that I really like. I like doing yoga, and
That's
I like
great.
fitness stuff. So I work a lot with some, yoga wear, some clothing lines, some jewelry, some, something that really
That interests you.
that I can relate to.
Yeah, I think that's really
I don't want to advertise something I don't believe in.
Yeah, I agree. I think you definitely need to have an interest and a passion in something that you're going to advertise and promote, just to keep yourself grounded. I know a lot of artists will promote something. I mean, it comes down to for money, which sucks because that's not really what you believe in. So I like that you do. And then the next song that we're going to be playing is Stalker Eyes. Tell us about the story behind this.
Actually, it's really interesting because the idea of that song was totally offered to me by my followers.
Really?
Yes, because I could always see how many people, lately there have been so many quotes about stalking, all right, that guy accepted my request, let's the stalking begin. Or something a lot of things, because a lot of people end up on the internet and they start searching for other people, or they're too shy to try to be friends with them, so they're stalking.
Man.
So, and I got so many requests, and so many, sometimes my followers share with me, well, what should I do? Because I have an email and they can always email me.
That's great.
So, and a lot of people start sharing with me, I like that guy, and I'm stalking his account. I feel very bad, but I really want to know what's going on in his life.
Yeah, definitely.
Or okay, he's my ex-boyfriend, and I know the right thing is just to delete him from everywhere. But I'm ending up on his feed because I still want to know what's going on, and it really hurts me to see him with other people and stuff. So that story is so freaking relatable.
Oh yeah.
So many people can relate to that. So I'm I want to write about it. So, and I wrote the song. It's called Stalker Eye. It's about a girl that just can't move on. So, and she knows it's a